Yesterday, on Tesha B'Av, the 9th of Av, we remembered and mourned the destruction of the Beit HaMikdash, the Holy Temple. A sad and somber day every year. It is a day for us to remember, but it is also a day that should spark us to refocus. Those who do not learn the lessons of the past are doomed to repeat them. Remembrance, Zechirah, is so important to us as Jews, but the remembering is not just for the sake of remembering. The remembering is to help us learn from the past to create a better tomorrow. Remembering the destruction of the temple reminds us of the importance of the temple and has us wantingly look forward to the time when we will rebuild the temple. Until the time when the temple is rebuilt in Jerusalem, though, we can and should be involved in synagogues and Jewish life in communities wherever we are. How perfectly timed thus it has come to be that our Bnai Tov synagogue that is blessed to have, starting in 5779, our site and chapel in Mount Arlington, the first synagogue ever in Mount Arlington, to provide for the small population of non-connected Jews there. But today, on the 10th of Av, now 5780, the day after we remember the destruction of the temple, Bnai Tov has just closed on and is officially opening as well the first ever synagogue in Lower Berkshire Valley to provide for non-connected Jews here. We didn't pick the day for the closing of the property, but how we shared that it just so turned out to be on the 10th of Av, the very next day after the 9th of Av. The mourning period of Bein HaMitzarim, the time from Shabbat Tammuz to Tesha B'Av, the sad and somber time when no celebrating is to be done, ended with last night's setting of the sun. And it is the very next morning, this very morning, such an amazing blessing it is. The Bnai Tov is now here and ready to serve the unserved Jews here, ready to serve the Torah in all of its goodness, ready to serve the community as a whole here. We are Bnai Tov, children of good. Bnai Tov will have here family holiday and holy day programs. Bnai Tov will have religious school classes and Bnai Mitzvah preparation. Bnai Tov will have available officiating for Bnai Mitzvah, weddings, etc. Bnai Tov will have available pastoral counseling. Bnai Tov will have camp programs. Bnai Tov will have a parenting education series. Bnai Tov will have social action, community service, Tikkun Olam projects available for any kids in the community. As our mission statement says, helping make a difference in the lives of kids and helping kids make a difference in life. We are kids, make a difference. We are Bnai Tov, children of good. And we are ready to do more good, ready to bring more good into the world, ready to be a light unto the nations, ready to serve God poignantly from the 10th of Av, the very day after the 9th of Av, and forward into all time. The day after Tesha B'Av, the day, the Shabbat of Parashat Ve'etchanan will start this evening. The Shabbat where the Shema and V'ahavta are first provided. The Shabbat preceding Tu B'Av, the Jewish holiday of love. Such a blessing that Bnai Tov is opening at this wonderful new property on the Shabbat preceding Tu B'Av with such power and love. On the day Shabbat Ve'etchanan begins and the Shema and the V'ahavta are provided. And on the day after Tesha B'Av, as we move beyond the sadness of the destruction of the temple, and with such joy now open here, such an empowering new synagogue. The first time for any synagogue to open in the community here. And one of the first things we will do to the property here, as per the words in V'ahavta, we will affix a mezuzah to the front doorpost. On this special mezuzah are the Shema and the V'ahavta. Just as in this mezuzah, on the kosher cloth from Israel, are the Shema and the V'ahavta. That will remind us as we come and as we go, remind us of the one. And again, how especially profound. Forever we will remember the 10th of Av for being this amazingly auspicious day. That the Shabbat that begins when the sun sets tonight is Shabbat Ve'etchanan being the parasha in which the Shema and V'ahavta are provided to us. And again, how profound that we are building our synagogue, officially closing and opening on the 10th of Av, the day after the 9th of Av, when we remember the destruction of the temple in Yerushalayim. And again, how profound that tonight's Shabbat is the Shabbat that leads into Tu B'Av, this coming week, the Jewish holiday of love. Yom Ahava